What's the first thing that happens when you land in Bali before the beach or before the temple? Dozen taxi drivers shout where you go and surround you. Who do you trust? And how do you not get ripped off before your trip even begins? This is Taco Ventures. We make cultural travel simple, fun, and eyes-opening. If you love to travel with a little more meaning, and you are at the right place. Today, we are talking taxis. Not just any taxi, the kind you meet the moment you arrive in Bali. From confusing price to online app to friendly offers that cost triples. This is some things almost every travelers get wrong. Stay with me until the end, you will know exactly what to do the second your feet hit the grounds in Bali. No stress, no scams, and much more time to enjoy this trip you came for. Here's the scene. You just land in the Denpasar International Airport. You passed immigration, grab your bag, and suddenly, bam! You are surrounded, a huge group of drivers calling your name. Now, here's the problem. Many first-time travelers say yes too quickly. They think they are in a regular queue, but in Bali, there is no official taxi line at the airport. You either negotiate a price or you pay way more than locals. Let's answer some real questions. Is it safe? Most drivers are fine, but some overcharge. Is it scam? Not always, but prices are often creative. Can you use Grab or Gojek? Technically, yes, but you have to walk outside the airport zone to meet them. You got three main options. Airport taxi counter, the price it's a fixed rate and it's more expensive. The online app like Grabs or Gojeks, it's cheaper but harder to get. And then you have the freelance drivers waiting outside. The negotiated price, it's not always fair. Is there a Uber at Bali Airport? There is unfortunately no Uber at Bali Airport. In fact, the app doesn't work on the island. In general, Grab or Gojeks are two great alternatives that travelers can use instead. One other alternative is the Bluebird taxis at the Bali's airport. Bluebird taxis are well known as the most reliable and honest taxi company in Bali. All their taxis are metered, so you don't need to worry about overpaying for your rides and possibly scams. But you better have enough cash on hand when taking those type of transport. They are frequently not take card payments. So, here's what I did the first time I landed in Bali. I didn't rush. I didn't follow the crowd. I opened the Grab app, choose my ride, and walk at the pickup zone outside the terminal. Yes, it's a bit walk. It may be like 5 minutes, but totally it's worth it to go that direction. A lot of people don't know this. Grab and Gojek can pick you up right at the main exit. But if you follow the sign and or ask at the airport staff, you will find the official pickup point just outside the busy zone. I save money, skip the crowd, and one rules always apply. Never hope in before for confirm the price. Even if they say cheap, ask first. If they don't tell you, walk away. Here are the golden rules. Locals don't use airport taxi unless they have to. They use apps. They walk a little. They plan ahead. So why should tourists pay triple for the same ride? At the end of the day, Bali is warm, colorful, and welcoming. But if the first things you experience is confusions and pressure, it can set the wrong tone for your whole trip. Just remember this. You don't have to rush. You don't have to follow the crowd. You do have options. And now you know them. Your first 15 minutes in Bali don't have to be stressful. With a little preparation, you can skip the confusion and start your adventures the right way. You can get Gojek or Grab or any app before arriving in Bali. That's the best way to do it. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like the video. It helps a lot. Subscribe to Taco Ventures for more travel stories with a cultural twist. And tell me in the comments what's the taxi ride you ever had while traveling. I will be doing the same kind of report, but this time upon your arrival at Charles de Gaulle Airport if you're coming to Paris in France. If you like to continue your journey with us, we have many videos in Indonesia and elsewhere. See you another time.